So I just picked up this used generator. Fucking. Generator. If I could get this thing to play, hang on a second. Tires are actually in really good condition. Phone tower companies and me. So there's a little side shot of it. Old or whatever. Tires are actually. What's up with this thing? That's the inside of it. This thing had like 38 hours total runtime. 2007 model. Generator time was only 7 or 8 hours. And right now, as I'm talking to you, I am fully on that generator right now. My whole house is on that generator. It's outside running right now. And I went and checked all the rooms. My daughter's, our room. You can't even hear it inside the house. Outside the house, I mean, it makes noise. It's not as loud as you would think. You could literally stand 5 or 10 feet away from it and have a conversation without having to really raise your voice. Surprisingly. But it's worked great. And, we're cliff high and everything, just talking about, potentially some stuff coming down the line. Not a bad idea to have a generator, and especially one like that can handle a lot of fuel. Last thing you want to do is have to run out every single day. I got to go fill up 8 gas cans or 6 gas cans, bring them home. Oh, that lasted a day. Let's go do it again, or whatever. A couple days. 150 gallons. I think that thing has on board. Either that or 175. I forget what they come with. Something like that. But hell, I bought it and it had half a tank. So I've been running for like the last 2 hours on that sucker, the whole house. So it's working great. I wanted to do a test, make sure is something wrong? Does it need something? Some problem issue. You need to find this stuff out in advance before you decide. Oh, today's the day I need to use it. The power's out. Oh, well, it's got a problem. It won't even turn on. You know what I mean? So I ended up buying a brand new battery for it. It had one. It started up fine. Didn't even sound bad at all. But just looking at the battery, it did look, older. I know it hasn't had much use, but again, I'm not one of those guys that I just want my stuff right. I don't want any problems. Get it. Need a battery, go get a battery. So I bought a nice gel cell. It's the more expensive battery, but I want a nice gel cell battery. It's got a solar panel on the roof of that generator, so it keeps the thing charged during the day, or while it's sitting, not being used. I thought, man, how cool is that? That's pretty neat. So don't have to worry about your battery having problems, you know what I mean? Where it's sitting too long, it goes bad. So, hopefully we don't really need to use this, but the other issue is I do live in Florida. My wife did have a dream about a tree getting knocked down in our yard and some more flooding coming. This was a while back. So if that kind of rain's coming, that tells me, and I don't think it's just going to be rain, tells me we're probably going to have a decent hurricane season. And typically in Florida, when we have a hurricane season, the power goes out. That last one that went through didn't even really hit us. It went outside the outskirts of Tampa. It was out in the Gulf. We got the outer bands. It was a bit windy, not crazy, but it was a bit windy. And I'll be honest, I'm shocked that our power didn't even go out for a little bit. Because usually somewhere down the line, someone's tree, fell, hit a wire, whatever. But they were just recently trimming trees in this area, like for a ways. So I was kind of thinking, well, maybe we got, maybe we got lucky, and maybe in future we will get lucky too. Who knows? But you don't want to be without power. And I think when we first moved into this house, we hadn't even closed yet, and the storm came through against outskirts winds, and it was enough to knock the power out. And we were one of the last people to get put back up. And I think the last thing they realized is, they have this long stick where this little breaker on the line flips down, and you just it's just this little connection. You just push it back up with the stick, and then it connects. Oh, we're back up. So that thing tripped, I think, because a tree hit the line, but it didn't necessarily take the line down. So other people were up, but we were down for about 4 or 5 days, is what I'm telling you. And this was later in the year, not when it was exactly winter or cold, but it was still not summer. So this would have been September, October timeframe of 2017. And it was not fun, even kind of, messing with that heat. Oh my goodness. Not fun. And I think we let our kids stay with my sister at the time, so it was just the 3 girls, and then me and Evelyn I think we stayed here, and we opened the window up at the top of our room to, you know, because it's not exactly summertime, but it's, you know, it's not too bad at night, but it was still pretty awful. It still sucked. And I'm like, God, you know, generators, they sit there until you need the damn thing, but once you need the damn thing, you realize, oh my God, that was worth every penny I spent on it. Doesn't matter what you paid for. It's like, oh my God, it's worth it. So anyways, I got it. I've always wanted something like that. I can tow it around. God forbid, you know, my sister or someone else needs a thing, and my power's up, theirs isn't. Okay, well, I'll bring the damn thing over to your house, and you know, and hook it up, kind of a thing. So, anyways, that's it. You guys got to be prepped, man, because the blackouts and all that stuff, it's coming. The remote viewers are now seeing it big time. It's been in Cliff High's data. Woo Dude's been talking about it. A lot of people have been talking about it. A lot of psychics too. And I felt like I just got this damn thing out of Miami and back in the nick of time. I towed it with my truck, my 1500 Ram. It only has about a 300-pound tongue weight, that generator. So I'm shocked it even has 2 axles, actually, to be honest with you. It doesn't weigh that much, but runs good. It's work. Again, I'm on it right now. Been, you know, at least 2 hours now, plus. And I've only had it flicker a couple times just for a split second. I think that's because maybe both air conditioners kicked on at the same time or something. I don't know. Yeah, but it was just a quick little, just nothing like even really a dim, just one little flicker, barely, boop. And this whole time I've been talking to you, hasn't. I mean, it's just flawless. So I'm very happy with this thing. But again, cryptos and stuff, man. You got to have your crypto, get your profits, lick your ice cream, as we say, so that you can get stuff like this, things that you need. And don't wait for your super high numbers and not get stuff that you need. You're going to have to scrape some profits here and there to buy the things that you need. So, anyways, just want to share that with you. I'm real excited about this damn generator. So when I'm done doing these videos, I'm like, yeah, I'll go shut it off and put us back on normal power. It's been running for at least a couple hours. Perfect. Like, if there's an issue, it's probably going to already come up by now. So, at any rate, take care.